What time is it?
I don't know, let me... Oh, crap!
Open that.
Welcome to This Week in the Universe. I'm Worth Burrows, and now for your host, Josh Strickland.
Hey everybody, oh geez, thank you for the rousing applause by the audience. I almost tripped on that wire, but this is This Week in the Universe, ladies and gentlemen. Worth, how are you doing today?
Pretty good. I got a reverse haircut today.
A reverse haircut, what does that mean?
They put hair on you.
All right, let's get on with the show. The Grammys were held this weekend, as you know. Everyone always talks about fashion choices, you know, Lady Gaga, Katy Perry, and all that fun stuff. They talk about those, and we got to talk about recording artist and future homeless man CeeLo Green.
Of course.
It's
ridiculous.
See, I think he mixed up award shows because he was dressed up trying to audition for the Oscar statue.
Oh my gosh, I saw the pics, Josh. It was ridiculous.
It was very ridiculous. He looked like Buddha, basically. Oh. Yeah. Speaking of the Oscars, now that President Trump, we're going to redo that real quick. Okay. Speaking of the Oscars, now that Trump is president, the Oscars isn't the whitest event of the year now. Do you know what is?
What?
Any cabinet meeting.
Ooh. No diversity.
We're sticking with the movie theme here, Lego Batman movie, which is a fantastic movie that I haven't seen.
It's got a 98 on Rotten Tomatoes.
What?
Certified fresh.
It premiered at atop the box office this weekend, beating out 50 Shades Darker.
Ooh.
Tough world. Which makes me more excited for 50 Shades Legoer.
The thing about 50 Shades Darker is that there's just a lot of stuff on the internet that you can find if you're into that kind of thing.
You can find everything on the internet.
Yeah, why even go to the movie theater? Like, just go to a web browser. You can find everything you need.
You got a point there.
Okay, that's...
We're going. Clemson's President Clements recently got a contract extension that will last until 2022, which makes him the only orange president that everybody can get behind.
I agree with that strongly, wholeheartedly.
Can you get behind this orange president?
I would like to get in front of him.
Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, geez. Wow. President Trump's travel ban was recently blocked by the Ninth Circuit courts. In response, Mr. President tweeted, "See you in court." That's a terrible Trump impression, by the way. The security of our nation is at stake, which is what we've been saying for months.
I've been saying it for years.
Years, really.
Maybe decades.
Wow. Oh, man. White House aide and douchey 7th grade hall monitor Stephen Miller had this to say the other day.
And I'm prepared to go on any show, anywhere, anytime, and...
Which means, Worth, guess what?
What is that?
Somehow, we have a guest for the next show.
I'm so excited.
This is our first episode, and we actually have a guest for our second episode already.
That guy, I mean, I don't know what his deal is. He just looks like he's always just like smelling something sour, like, and I don't know.
He just looks like a robot, honestly.
Too much.
It's too much. So, we're going to get him a little bit more serious here. We're going to have a moment of silence real quick for the Bowling Green Massacre and the terrorist attack in Atlanta, otherwise known as Super Bowl 51.
Oh, that was cold, man. Cold.
Ice cold. All right, that's done with the serious news. We're going less depressing news. Pope Francis, the greatest pope on earth, recently declared that dogs can go to heaven. All right, which is great news for my ex-girlfriend.
Damn.
Ice cold, ice cold. So, Worth, we have a segment about one of our friends, Nick.
Yeah, we got, there's this guy, Nick, we know. We see him every now and then. And he just does stuff, and it's interesting. It's, like, fascinating. And we're going to be just checking him out and seeing what he's doing.
Well, we're going to check him out right now. Here's what Nick is doing at this very moment.
Hey, Nick.
What up?
What you doing?
Playing Overwatch.
Nice.
Wow, that was very underwhelming, Worth. He just does things.
Yeah, it's pretty impressive to me. It's like, it's so mundane that it's just like, it's amazing. It's fascinating.
Fascinating. What's even more fascinating is our first ever segment on the show, Worth.
I'm excited.
It's Florida Man. So we got 10 10 full-on headlines here. They're all real about Florida men. All right, here we go. We're going to start with the first headline here. Florida man impersonating a police officer pulls over real cops.
This really happened?
That really happened. How do you, like, I don't know how that happened.
That's impressive.
That is impressive, am I right?
Yeah, I don't think he deserves to go to jail. Like if you can do that, like
If you can pull over real cops.
Yeah, like the cops should get arrested.
they should.
Just for being like that, I don't know, like careless or like that's ridiculous.
How does that happen?
I don't know.
Can cops actually pull over other cops?
Yeah,
Really?
I'm pretty sure.
I didn't know that. All right.
5%, or maybe there's a hierarchy to it, like I
Like
do know,
the
however,
mailman's
that the only
mailman.
person that can pull over the president of the United States is a game warden, which is trivia.
All right. Florida man dances on top of police cruiser to ward off vampires. Now, vampires are obviously a big issue in this country. The biggest issue, we need to build a wall from Transylvania. Obviously.
Yeah, we need to import way more garlic.
Way more garlic.
I really want to know what the deal is with Florida man and this cop. Like, why are they always having run-ins?
I know, it just keeps happening. I really want to know if this is the same dude. He pulled over the cops, then he got on top of their car to dance.
I'm 1,000% positive it is.
1,000%? Wow.
1,000%.
All right.
That's 100% times 10.
All right, next one. We got Florida man drinks goat blood in ritual sacrifice. Runs for Senate.
What?
So Marco Rubio is getting a little Senate run
A little
going.
dicey. What? I'm lost here as far as
He
that
drinks
goes.
goat blood.
Marco Rubio does?
No, he's just a random guy. Florida man
And he did run for Senate?
runs for Senate.
Okay.
Would you vote for him?
I would. 1,000%. That's a power move for sure.
Which party do you think he's a part of?
Which party?
Yeah, which political party?
I don't know. I'm going to guess libertarian.
Libertarian. All right. Florida man crashes car into business while trying to time travel.
I do that twice a week, to be honest with you.
Twice a week?
Yeah.
In a DeLorean?
No, I drive a Kia Sorento.
It's a reliable car.
Yeah, solid.
The Koreans know how
It
to make
doesn't
a
crank
car.
half the time. It's pretty solid though. When it doesn't break down, it's pretty reliable.
That's good. I'm glad. My Kia breaks down all the time because it's a piece of garbage.
You drive a Kia too?
A Kia Rio.
Oh my God, that's a step up for sure.
No, it's not. Not at all. So Florida man covered in pizza, arrested for pizza battery after pizza dispute.
I really want to know like what the definition of a pizza dispute is, and can it be?
I want to know what a pizza battery is.
Can it be held up in court?
Did he just beat up guys with pizza?
I don't know. I think just like
Just
giant
slices
pepperoni
of
sticks.
pizza?
I don't know. It's ridiculous.
That is ridiculous. Why would he do that?
We have to.
Is that the same guy who pulled over the cops?
I'm pretty sure like these are all the same person.
These are all the same guy?
And his name is Ryan.
Ryan?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You got any clue of the last name?
No, I just believe. Like there's tons of evidence to show that this guy's name is Ryan. You know, according to Stephen Miller, of course.
All right, we got a couple more here. Florida man on bath salts headbutts car, slaps fire chief.
Yeah, I know that one. That one was my cousin, actually. Yeah, it was a weird family
Really?
reunion. Yeah,
Was this before or after the family reunion, or during the family?
During.
Wow.
yeah. He like almost ate my grandpa.
What?
Yeah, he almost bled to death right there in the parking lot of a liquor store.
You had your family reunion at the parking lot of a liquor store?
Always, every year, twice a year, once a month.
All right. Florida man arrested for grand theft after trying to walk out of store with AK-47s stuffed down his pants. Or he was just happy to see him. I don't know. I mean, you know, could be either. Could be anything.
I think he was a little trigger happy,
Trigger happy.
something.
Feel that way? Feel that way? Florida man on the lamb butt.
Lamb butt bottom.
Florida man on the lamb butt dials 911 is arrested.
Well, is he okay? Did they come to his rescue? Like, did he get the services You can request it.
I hope so. I hope he. See, when I originally read that, I thought it said he called them from a lamb butt.
He
Like-
did call him from his butt.
No, from a lamb.
A lamb butt.
Like he was on top of a lamb.
It's possible.
I mean,
I think anything is possible.
this is misspelled then.
Yeah.
Florida man too drunk to be honored by mothers against drunk driving. Now, my real question here is,
Can you repeat that one? Sorry.
Florida man too drunk to be honored by mothers against drunk driving. I feel like here you just read it. Read it real quick.
I am okay.
It's real. It's not on a real newspaper, but you know it's real.
So was this like a guy that was going to be honored for his contributions to MAD, and then he was just trashed at the ceremony? Is that what's going on here?
What if he ran into the ceremony?
Drunk.
Yeah.
So you're saying that he was driving drunk into the crowd
No, not into the crowd. That's
during a celebration of his honor?
yes.
He was
He
too
hit the
drunk.
stage. Had a great time. I just want to know why he was being honored in the first place.
I don't know. Like that's just a really curious thing. Like as far as sentences go, I didn't get that the first couple of times.
All right, this one might be my favorite, honestly. Florida man interested in getting tased runs through airport in underwear, waving nunchucks.
I feel that. I think I would do that.
Maybe he was just auditioning for the Captain Underpants movie, the new one.
Are they making that?
They are making that.
Are they really?
Yes.
I'm excited. Okay, I'm legitimately
It looks really good. It's in the same style as that Charlie Brown movie. I don't know who it's directed by, but looks
Martin
good.
Scorsese.
And this guy is probably going to be the main star.
Martin Scorsese
Martin Scorsese?
is directing the Captain Underpants movie.
I hope so.
I heard that from Twitter.
All right, that's it for Florida Man. So here on the show, we got correspondence, and we're going to head to our correspondent Wyatt, where he is doing a segment on Johnstone, a dormitory here on Clemson's campus, and it's awful apparently. Let's find out.
It's supposed to be condemned
5
100
years,
years
ago.
ago.
Yeah. Let's find out more about it right now.
I'm here at Clemson's historic Johnstone Hall. Johnstone is an all-male freshman dorm, so it's a total sausage fest. On the surface, it may not seem like much, but on the inside, it's actually much, much worse. Behind the smells of BO and piss resides a lot of history. Currently, Johnstone has 4 floors, and they naturally begin with the 6th floor. Now, this isn't entirely because Johnstone is awful. It used to be much bigger. Johnstone used to span multiple buildings, but thanks to top-notch common sense, it has been reduced to only one. And due to the hilly nature of this campus, where everything is uphill both ways, floors 1 through 5 have been eradicated, but there are still 4 too many. Johnstone is actually set to be torn down sometime in the near future, but Clemson has really been tearing it down for the past 50 or so years. This is a move for the better, and if you take one step inside, you can see why. So, let's go take a look inside and see the wonders of Johnstone. To begin, Johnstone has communal bathrooms. Now, this, in of itself, isn't the problem. The problem lies in how they are executed. First of all, if you like hot showers, don't visit Johnstone. I would say that receiving a hot shower here is like a snowball surviving in hell, but that seems more likely. Johnstone showers usually only have 2 settings, Absolute Zero and Antarctica. The showers also don't have full privacy. There are small cracks in the stalls, enabling anyone showering to look through at your crack. The problems don't stop there, however. The bathrooms are just disgusting in general. You're lucky if there's just one seat not covered in piss, because, wiping off is so hard. There's also often leftover piss in some toilets because, flushing is difficult too. The stalls are also tiny, and you have to squeeze through an opening slightly smaller than the birth canal if you want to answer nature's call. And if you want to wash your hands, and trust me, you will after just looking at this place, you gotta time it right. The soap dispensers run out way too quickly, and if that doesn't perfectly illustrate how nasty this place is, then I don't know what does. Also, things around here don't often get fixed. Like this water fountain, for example, which spent the entirety of last semester broken, and even now that it's fixed, it barely works. Oh god, that's awful. Don't drink from it. A couple of weeks ago, a pipe burst on the 9th floor and flooded the hallway and several rooms. The only thing missing was an arc. Some of this water seeped down to the 8th floor. The door to the 8th floor has also been broken and hasn't even been fixed. These are things that should drive residents of a normal dorm nuts, but Johnstone is no normal dorm. Johnstone's rooms are also rather small, like clown car small. And to show you just how small these rooms are, let's take a look inside my own room at Johnstone. Come on, guys, I'm trying to film an expose. Just take my word for it. Johnstone is also notorious for being a party dorm, mostly because the halls run rampant with unchecked testosterone. Inside Johnstone is even a party floor, the 8th floor, aka the Ocho. Now you may be asking, why is it called the Ocho? Is it because ocho is Spanish for 8? Perhaps that was the original thought process, but this story starts years ago when some residents ripped up the carpet and rearranged the colored tiles to spell out the Ocho. No one knows why this happened, but I'd be willing to bet alcohol and or drugs were involved. Legend even has it that the person who did this was on Adderall, and he was convinced that he had to leave his mark on Johnstone. Speaking of drugs, residents of Johnstone, especially those on the Ocho, like to party hard and party often. Friday and Saturday nights are often lit, and the residents are often out of their minds. Residents also enjoy playing with their balls in the hallway. This sometimes leads to impromptu soccer games, putt-putt battles, and near-death experiences. Also, the walls are covered in dents from things of this sort. After all, every dent has a story, and these stories would probably blow your freaking mind.
Yeah, there have been some crazy party stories at the Ocho. There was that time that the one dude came into my friend's room and peed on his chair, and then just left. And then another time where we had a dude just throw up in the hallway. And then there was another time where another one of my friends went to another one of my friend's rooms and threw up in the sink. And his roommate had to drain it out with his hand.
Structurally, Johnstone isn't all that great. The walls are paper thin. And because of this, you can hear everything that happens. And when I say everything, I mean everything. I know we all like to be comfortable, but Johnstone doesn't want you to be. The air conditioning units don't have temperature settings. It's really just a crapshoot. Either your room is as cold as Paul Ryan's eyes, or it's hotter than Satan's living room. This forces you to play the odds, or leave your window open in the winter to prevent you from sweating like it's summer.
Personally, my favorite part about Johnstone was buying $30 worth of power strips moving weekend. Another great feature is that the TV in the kitchen doesn't have any sports channels, so we're watching news every day in there. What else? The rooms, no closets, just a few shelves and a gun rack. It's pretty interesting, pretty annoying, honestly. Trying to stack my shoes in a gun rack, I can't really find any other use for that. So that kind of sucks, honestly.
The residents of Johnstone make the most of their awful situation, however. There is a strong sense of community, because everyone is going through the struggle together. All one can do when dealt with a hand as bad as Johnstone is just go all in and hope for the best. The only problem is by landing in Johnstone, you've already lost. But hey, Johnstone is never short of stories, memories, or entertainment. From Johnstone Hall at Clemson University, I'm Wyatt Street with Tiger Vision. I'm done. I gotta get out of this hellhole. I'm done.
Wait, what?
All right, well, that was a great correspondent piece by our very own Wyatt Street about Johnstone. How'd you enjoy Worth?
I thought it was great. I mean, he continues to do good stuff. He's going to do a lot in the future.
I'm trying to figure out why he's not wearing pants.
Oh, I didn't even question it, with that place. As for the other residents of Johnstone, we'll be praying for him.
Anyways, we're going to get on to our very first ever guest on this show. He is the general manager of Tiger Vision. He is a overall great guy, host of the video game show CPAD. Ladies and gentlemen, Freddie Pope.
Hey, thank you for having me.
How's it going?
Thanks for having
How
me.
are you doing?
Ooh.
All right, Freddie.
Yes.
You are technically our boss.
Yes, something like that.
Technically. So I just have a quick
Technicalities.
question. What exactly do you do here?
Oh, I do everything from sitting in my office. That's one thing.
Oh, you actually use that?
Yes, every once in a while I'll sit in there.
Do you just scream
Someone's
in
got
there?
to do it.
Yeah, it is my scream room. I lock the door, I close it, and I sit in there. It's just like I let out guttural noise, And I run meetings. That's another thing I do. I tell people to do stuff. That's the third thing. And that's pretty much it. Run meetings, scream, and tell people to do stuff. And sometimes They're all
They're
about
intertwined?
Yeah, so like sometimes at a meeting, I'll just scream and tell someone to do
randomly?
something. Yeah, I'll
Like
do all
a
three at once.
blood-curdling scream?
Yeah, and then I put a couple words in between so like that they understand that I do want them to actually do something, so that I cover all three, of course.
Oh,
So,
you actually want people to do stuff here?
sometimes like this lovely show here.
Oh, man. You flatter me. You
I thought
flatter
about
me.
yoga instead of screaming.
Can I scream during yoga?
Yes, you can.
I mean, you can. You can do both.
Oh,
I
then
heard it's very good for your core.
as long
Not
as
a
I'm
lot-
doing one of the three, I don't
Yeah.
care what else I'm doing, but I have to be doing one of the three. So.
As long as it really involves screaming.
Exactly. Well, I mean, can I do yoga and do a meeting?
Yes.
Okay.
You can have a yoga meeting.
But
So
you
I-
have to do
I will.
it
I will not attend.
with no one else doing yoga, and they just watch you doing yoga. Like that's how it has to work.
I will not attend that meeting.
must-
But you can do a yoga meeting.
And you
It
must be
will be
already-
mandatory.
Oh.
Everyone will be
If
there.
you don't show up, you're fired.
Exactly.
You kick
Yeah,
off.
exactly.
Oh,
Exactly.
well then.
We have budget cuts coming up, so we'll be releasing one show from contract.
Oh.
So
Oh.
the tie is tightening on some of the shows.
I'm the only show that wears a tie.
Yeah, so you better be tightening it.
All right. So how did you get started with Tiger Vision? That's,
So my sophomore year, I actually emailed, and I had set up my email to email forward, and they sent an email back, and I didn't hear back. So I actually emailed to join, and then didn't join right away because I never saw the email. So like a year later, I saw the meeting like pamphlet, and I came and I was like, oh sure, this seems cool. And I got started on all the shows immediately. I was like, yeah, this seems fun. And I joined everything, and pretty soon I just was content director. Then I was general manager now.
you build your way up.
Yeah, started from the bottom. Now I'm here on
Now
your
you're
show.
Right here.
Right here.
At the lowest part. You
Yeah,
can't.
not
This
that
is your
far
lowest
from the
point,
bottom.
honestly.
Yeah, I really don't hold to a standard. So
That's good. That's
yeah,
what we look for in guests.
That's what
That's what we look for.
Of course.
If you have a standard, then you just can't be on the show.
It's the It's like the lower the standard, the more entertaining. It's the Jerry Springer effect.
Yeah, exactly. Like for
it's a
instance,
chart.
I could never have like a Dabo Sweeney or anything because his standard's way too high. Best is his standard.
Yeah, he would come in here and he'd give you the football answers. You'd be like, "So, how'd you feel about the season?" He'd be like, "Oh yeah, I was happy.
It was all right.
Yeah, we worked together as a team. Yeah, team really showed out. Like me, you'd ask me how the season went this year. I'd be like, "Oh well, this is horrible, and I love this, and I'll tell you whatever."
There's no stress. There's
Oh,
no.
of course. I have nothing holding me back but a suit.
How tight is that suit though?
Tight enough.
I've been meaning to ask you about that. Can you breathe well? Like,
No, but I just usually don't breathe anyway. So.
okay, we have a defibrillator back. out
Yeah,
there, so-
yeah. I'm actually trained in first aid, so if something happens, I can.
But what if something happens to you?
Well, that's what I'm saying is
He
I
can just
can.
help himself out.
You can
It's-
just-
I'm like
yourself?
I'll have a heart attack and I'll give myself CPR.
Oh, okay.
I'm like I'm.
You know, it's just like most people should do it. I don't understand why everyone doesn't do that to begin with. If
Yeah.
you could just help yourself out, then you never die.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You just live
That's
forever.
that's been my plan so far, and it's worked out. It's worked
course.
out quite well.
It's worked out for
Yeah.
the 20-something years.
Yeah, 21,
21
21 and a
years.
half.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn.
Oh.
Yeah, actually 21 and a half in a week.
Ooh.
Yeah. I keep track like I'm 6.
The classic half birthday.
Of course.
You gotta celebrate
that way,
both.
That way, when I go to a bar and they're like, "Oh, can I see your ID?" I'm like, "I am 21 in 6 months," and they're like, "I can see."
I
didn't
just
need
needed to see the year.
Yeah, I just need to know. You know what? Just.
You know what?
leave.
You're not even
Leave.
allowed in now.
Yeah, leave.
Because you're just not. You can't drink now.
Yeah, you're
Not
not
allowed.
Just leave, and I'm like, okay, that's fair.
I just don't like you anymore.
They just don't trust you. Like,
Exactly.
after that point.
Like if you have to give your specific age, they're probably like, I don't think this is real.
I'm not quite sure about you,
I
but
don't know. That's But yeah, you said you didn't see it because it was just lost in your emails?
yeah. So like you can set it up so that Clemson emails forward to another account, and I did that. Apparently, that one didn't forward.
So it's sent to your Clemson account?
It was sent to my Clemson account, and that's when I actually switched over and actually started using the Clemson account because I had my own personal one. I'm like, that's stupid. I don't need 2 emails. Now I have like.
Tell that to Hillary Clinton.
Oh, politics.
Blah, 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 blah.
Pub-
It happened that
political-
one time.
That one, yeah, we talk politics here.
Never
we are,
forget
Oh,
until
yes.
right
We
now.
are an outstanding show. We know what we're talking about.
Of course,
I made
well-informed.
a terrible Lego Batman joke earlier in the show.
Of course, that's political too.
Sure.
Yeah.
I combined 50 Shades Darker and Lego Batman. So
Okay.
once again, we have no standards.
Yeah.
The dark 50 Shades Darker
50 Shades Legoer. That's what I went with.
Legoer. Okay.
That's what I went with.
I don't
Clearly, you didn't watch the monologue, so
50
thank you very much.
Nor did you watch either of the films.
Is Lego Batman even out yet?
Yeah. It's
Oh.
apparently like
I mean-
amazing. It's got like an idea.
It led box office this past weekend.
Really
So.
interesting.
Yeah.
That's. I mean, after the Lego movie, I'm not surprised, but
Yeah, I can't wait to see it because I'm really excited.
actually, tying that in, the first thing I did on screen for Tiger Vision was I did the movie segment for the Monday Night Raw news
yeah.
show. So I actually did that segment for about a year, and so I was always on top of all the movies that came out, box office hits, all of that. And then eventually, I just had so much other stuff to do, I handed it off to someone else.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, I was like, I don't know what a movie is. So
What is a movie?
yeah, exactly. I don't know anymore. I'm scared.
It's okay.
Okay.
Well, we'll show you like Jurassic Park or something and remind you what a movie is.
Oh, okay. Okay, sounds good. I can do
So
that.
you also run a video game show on here.
Yes, I
That's
do.
actually coming on right after this episode airs.
Yes.
Hopefully.
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 That's the idea.
Yeah. So it's called CPAD.
CPAD, yes. It used to be called TMPVG, which stood for Trained Monkeys Playing Video Games, but people couldn't remember that.
I can't remember that.
Yeah, it took me a little while, and then like I only knew because I was the producer of the show, and then I realized it's hard for people to watch the show if they try and Google search it and they can't Google search it right. So we decided to rebrand. We're now CPAD, which is like a D-pad, directional pad on a controller, except it's C for Clemson.
Yeah.
So
Well,
CPAD.
a lot of people didn't know that like the original name for this show was Trained Monkeys doing a late night show.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was kinda
I saw
awkward.
you guys rip me
It was
off.
really
And so
long.
I was like, you know what? I'll let them have it. I'll let them have it because they think it'll work. But then you guys changed too, so now no one has it. So we'll
Yeah.
probably start another one. Like
We'll probably start a new sports show with the name.
Trained
Train
Monkeys.
Monkeys Watch Sports.
watch sports. And the thing is, you can't see what sports they're watching.
No,
They're
it's
just
just
like,
them. It's
they're
just,
like, oh, what a great tackle! And
like
you're
they could be watching ice skating.
You're
for
not,
everyone.
yeah,
It's
you're not
just-
really sure what sport, what game, any of it.
It's part of the beauty of it, though.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
very ambiguous, and
Exactly.
you can make it.
I
what you
mean,
want it
I
to be.
actually enjoy that. That might be a new segment now. I feel like we should do that now.
Just like 3-minute segments of people watching highlights to sports that the viewer can't
Random
see.
sports too. Like it's going to be a sport they don't know about.
Yeah.
They're going to have to explain what it is to the camera.
Professional spikeball.
The guy, okay, the guy has the stick. This is lacrosse. The guy has the stick, and he whipped it at some. Oh, that looks like it hurt. Oh, I don't know why he did that. Oh, he was trying to score. Okay, I got it.
And if you don't know anything about hockey, you can watch a hockey game. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, why are they beating up each other up?
They're fighting again. Just a montage.
Why
of
does
hockey
nobody
players.
watch this?
There's a ref standing there. Is he's gonna let him do that?
Yeah. So what kind of games do you play on CPAD?
We've played everything from Club Penguin to Five Nights at
Fantastic.
Freddy's. So like,
You do know Club Penguin's shutting down, right?
is it?
Yeah, it's shutting
Oh,
down
well.
with the. You gotta play it again soon.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Well, we used to play it where we would go and I would say inappropriate things, but because they had a filter,
Yeah.
I had to say it in ways that weren't the actual words. So I'd walk around asking for grass and saying other things that we can't say.
Hey,
So
Blue Penguin. Got any grass?
and then they'd invite me to parties at their igloos, and I'd walk around the parties like pretending I was tripping on LSD and just talking about random things, and nothing ever happened. So I guess that's why it's shutting down is there were too many
adults were just-
there were too many 20 to 25-year-olds just walking around.
Just making fun of children.
Well, that's pretty much what it became. I don't think anyone actually plays it for fun anymore.
Yeah,
like
no.
it's just adults cursing on it.
I
it's
used to
it's
be
a place to go and vent, and freedom.
I used to be a frequent player
Player of
on
Club
Club
Penguin.
Penguin.
Yeah, I had
Yeah.
several
Back when I
puffles.
was 9.
Yeah, I was. And
Did you have
probably
a puffle?
Yeah, of course. I had
I
an
had
orange
like
one.
7. Those
Oh,
were-
really?
it was
Didn't you have to
fun.
pay for more
Yeah,
than
you had to
one?
get a membership.
Oh, I think I did have a membership
you
for
could
a
get a
little
blue
while.
and a red one for free.
Yes.
And then you had to get a
Yeah.
membership to get the rest. And I really
Yeah.
wanted the orange one. And my parents, when I asked them if I could get a membership, they thought it was a pedophile ring. They thought like the game was made by pedophiles or something like that.
We still don't know for sure.
Yeah,
to
we
be
still
fair,
don't know.
Maybe
never-
that's why it's shutting down. It's all us 20-year-olds, and the pedophiles are like, this doesn't work for
Like
us anymore.
then Disney bought it, and I was like, oh no, it can't be pedophiles now. And then it might still be.
You never know.
Well, that might be all the time we have. Thank you for
Okay.
coming
Well,
on.
thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming on.
No. Thank you for having me.
No, thank you for coming on.
No. No, look at me. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for letting us have a show.
No.
I should say.
I'm regretting it, but we'll see how
I mean,
it
I
plays out.
regret it too, but it'll be okay. I mean, we'll get something figured out.
Yeah, I'm sure.
But that'll also be the end of the show, everyone. So thank you for watching. Next time we'll have guests.
Possibly Kevin Durant.
Possibly Stephen Miller. He did say he'll go on any show at any time. So we got him.
Do we have to pay him?
I hope not. No, he said he will go on any show at any time.
What if we could get Bill Murray?
We can just deny, like, we can just say that we did pay him. It's like everyone knows this. It's true, you know it. Yeah.
And if he says he didn't, then we're just going to say fake news.
Fake
You're-
news.
You're reading fake news.
All of this is fake news. Everything. And with that, have a nice evening.
Our reality has just been shattered. Good night, everyone.